Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a flip through of my January planner, and I think what I'm going to do is break this down into smaller bits and do separate videos for different sections because I do what's called Franken-planning. So you'll see this is all just January, and there's a lot of different sections and a lot of different things going on inside of my planner. I also learned something new. Fun fact, if you are a Samsung user and you just start recording a video, it will shut off at about 10 minutes. So I actually already recorded an entire flip through of the entire planner and then realized that most of it didn't even record. So I think that's what I'm going to do this time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this channel. Please hit that subscribe button, like the video, stick around. I promise you I'm learning and they're going to keep getting better. But I have been doing decorative and Franken planning for a few years now, and I noticed that I just couldn't find anyone who planned like I did. So I'll show you what I do and kind of some differences, and hopefully there are others out there that can get some benefit out of this as well. So let's just start. This is, like I said, my January planner. I Franken plan, which means taking parts of other planners, putting them together. This beautiful cover is by the Daily Grind. You will notice if you are using any other planners, the Daily Grind planner is actually one ring taller than a classic Happy planner. So if you're using Happy Planner, Kellofaplan, Rongrong, any of those, they're actually a little bit shorter. So when I started using the Daily Grind pages, I realized obviously I need to use all new covers so that it fits the Daily Grind pages. But I went ahead and I include smaller sized planners in with my Daily Grind as well. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think you can Franken plan them together, and I'll show you what I do. So let's get started. This cover is from the Moods series, and there are, I believe, 12 different covers, all different colors based on your mood. There's a quiz that you can take to figure out which one fits you the best. And this one was the Natural Beauty. So it's just sort of a calm, coffee kind of theme. And then I use dividers to divide off the different sections within my planner. And it starts with my 2025 goals, and I used a Canon IV printer to just print off little pictures. Some of them are actual pictures of the things, and some of them are just pictures that I got off the internet that kind of symbolize that. So those are my 2025 goals so that I see those every time I open up my planner. And then I did a 25 and 25. This sheet came from Amy Plans Things on her Etsy page. And I just kind of came up with some fun things to do in 2025. And I've already, you can see, marked off quite a few of them. Then I have a list of restaurants that are near me that I either haven't been to in a long time or have never been to and want to try. So when I see things come up, maybe on social media or my friends talk about them, I will add them to the list. And that's kind of one of the nice things about using the disc-bound planner systems is that you can just take pages in and out and add things to them. Stick it back in. So then we have my name sheet. So this first planner that I have Franken planned in here is a Kellofaplan seasonal planner. So you'll see here it says Kellofaplan on my name sheet, and the theme of this is seasonal. So it starts kind of down here. You've got New Year's, Valentine's, and then it comes up and around to Christmas. And you'll notice that throughout my Catchall planner. And then we have a 2025 overview calendar. And then we have this page, and I don't know yet what I want to do with this page because there is, I kind of thought memory keeping, but there is another memory keeping page. So I don't know. I don't know what I want to track on this calendar. And then I have the perpetual calendar, and I actually keep two perpetual calendars in my planner at all times. The one in the front is to look back at the year. So as things have happened, I will add them to the calendar. I do put birthdays on it ahead of time because obviously I know those are going to happen. I'll put things on there like trips, dentist appointments, nail appointments, that type of thing, and add to it as I go. So then at the end of the year, I can look back and I have all of those important dates laid out. The other one that I use, I actually keep at the back of my planner. And the very last section of my planner is some notebook paper and then this perpetual calendar. And what I do with this, because this entire planner is just January, if I were to find out maybe there's an important date in April, I can pull up this perpetual calendar in the back and put that note on there. And then when I go to set up my April planner, I have all those dates. And then I have this page, which I've labeled for memories. So I think I'm just going to go in and kind of write, back and forth and sort of all hodgepodge, all of the exciting things that happened each month. So that way I just kind of have an overview of fun memories from the month. And then this is my catch-all planner. So for catch-all, that's kind of your overview, maybe what you would generally think of when you plan is just your calendar. So this starts out, I do love that the Kellofaplan dividers are double-sided. So if you do a happy planner, the monthly calendar actually starts right on this divider, but I like these because you can reuse them year after year. So because the calendar doesn't start right away, you then have a blank page. So you'll see I use the Kellofaplan seasonal stickers that match the divider, and I created a currently page. So what a currently page is it just kind of gives you a chance to look back at the month of what you're doing. So things that I'm grateful for, what I'm reading, what I'm watching, what I'm planning, dreaming, and feeling. And then I filled that in towards the end of the month to just kind of reflect on the month. And then I have my monthly planner, again, using those same Kellofaplan seasonal stickers, so everything is still matching back to the divider. And this, again, is just your basic calendar for the month, my appointments, where I'm going to be working each day so that I can use that information to help plan. So for example, here I was in Oquawka. It's about an hour away to get to that office, and I had a chiropractor appointment at 4:30. So just making sure that I left Oquawka early enough to get to that chiropractor appointment. Then you'll notice that I have highlights on the bottom. So my husband travels a lot for work. So over here, I'll have where he's going to be on those dates. But instead of writing, Rongrong all over the calendar, because obviously that would fill up a lot of my calendar, I just highlight across the bottom what dates he's going to be gone. So that helps me again with my planning to know, is he going to be home or not when I'm making plans? And then we get into my weekly planner. And this is part of the reason, again, why I wanted to just start making my own videos and sharing. And I hope that you guys will too. If you use a dashboard planner, let me know. There's not a lot of creators out there that are using the dashboard planner. And what a dashboard planner is the way that this week is laid out. So over here, you have what's called a dashboard. And then over here, you have your days of the week that you could put your calendar items on. This works best for me. I love to decorate, but I also am very, very functional. So a lot of the creators that make videos use what's called a vertical layout, where the days of the week are in columns and then you have like 3 rows across. It's a lot easier to decorate. I tried using one for a while and I loved decorating it, but I just struggled with the functionality and it became overwhelming to me when I started to actually write everything on the page. So I am a dashboard girl. This is my first year using the Kellofaplan dashboard planner. The Happy Planner has this page all laid out for you. So there's a row over here of a checklist. There's a big box on the bottom that I would usually just decorate the big box and then 2 smaller boxes here. Kellofaplan leaves it up to you. So I haven't decided yet if I love this or if I'm overwhelmed, but it's definitely different for me. So I'm still kind of trying to figure it out. This page is blank and you create your own. So what I did is I have a box for my to-do list, things that I would like to get done during the week, but not necessarily assigned to a certain day. And then my meal plan. And I do really like this because I don't like to plan meals for a certain day. I'm very, what am I in the mood for today? So I prefer to pick out, 4 or 5 different meals that we have for choices, like a menu. So then each day I can look at my menu and pick what I want to have for dinner that night. And then over here you have your days of the week. And then an empty box down here, which I've just been using for decorative. I'm not sure yet what I really want to do with it. And then here is where I'm going to put all of my appointments, where I'm going to be for work, my workout classes, reminders of different things. For example, we have a lady that comes over to help us clean, so I would put that on this calendar, but I'm not going to put that or my workouts necessarily on this calendar. maybe even things like the days that we take recycling out, because that's every other week. Things like that would go onto this calendar, but not necessarily on the monthly. And then I got into using some different stickers for the rest of the month. And I really should have written these down, but when I first started this, I had no intention of ever making videos like this. So this is something new that just kind of came up towards the end of January. And I'm really enjoying it, and I hope you are too. So these stickers, maybe Kellofaplan, maybe Live Love Posh, maybe Rongrong. I am not totally sure, but those are some of the main stickers that I use. Planything, Live Love Posh, Kellofaplan, Happy Planner, and Rongrong are kind of the main companies that I buy my stickers from. This one I know, that's definitely Rongrong. She does a lot of the girls. They're super cute. And I love supporting some of these smaller businesses. As much as I love my Happy Planner things, and Happy Planner is really where I started with this kind of planning, I have branched out with the stickers. And that's another thing I will say. I will use sticker books until they are gone. I do have a huge stash of stickers, and I'm trying really hard not to keep buying more, but it's such a struggle when they're so cute. But I don't print my own stickers. I do not own a Cricut. I have found some creators that I start to really love what they're doing, but then they're just printing their own stickers to make it how they want it to be, which is awesome. But that doesn't always help me to use my stickers. So you'll always see stickers in my planners that I have purchased from other companies, and that some of them may have been around for quite a while. This washi and these florals, for example, were a Kellofaplan, and I think these were actually one of the first stickers and washi that I purchased from Kellofaplan. So it's been a couple of years ago. But I do love the big florals, and it helps to kind of take up a lot of space on those dashboard pages. And then obviously the Rongrong girls. And you'll notice, again, I've got my meal plan here, and then sometimes I do have some boxes. I know over here I had several boxes that just didn't get used. I could probably go back in and maybe add a quote or fill it in. But the reality is again, I am more functional. I want it to be pretty because I don't love my handwriting. But when it comes to actually using it, I really am functional, and I'm not going to go back and necessarily put in things where I didn't have anything. And then this one, again, this was a winter florals, I think Kellofaplan. And I did fill in some quotes here, but I put those in before I actually started writing in. So again, I had a couple of lists of things to do. Doesn't look like I did a whole lot. I think this was actually a week that I had a migraine, so I didn't get very much done. But I love the colors of this layout, and I love the little pine cones. I think that's just so cute. And then at the back page, again, I had a blank page, so I filled it in. I believe these are similar winter florals as these, and just kind of added in similar to the currently page, but just some notes about the month. So for example, I did 5 out of my 25 and 25 this month. I made a TikTok and started a YouTube channel. Who am I? I am not a person who does this. Like I said, I am definitely learning and am new to all this, so thank you for your patience. Tried some new foods. I met Rachel Hollis at a book signing. One of my goals for the month was to do yoga every day. I tried, but I did find out that yoga hurts if I do it every day. So that's okay. I didn't complete the goal, but I learned a lesson from it. I did complete 7 of my 10 monthly goals, and I went outside every day, which is huge for me. I hate winter, and the outside usually tries to kill me with allergies. So going outside every day was a big one for me. And then I would have a second calendar planner in here, and that would be my work planner. And I have actually already pulled this. I keep my work planner at work after the month is over. So I just pull that section out and put it in with another cover and rings that I keep in my office. I did leave this part in to show you. So this is almost like a notebook type section for work. So these are random pages, and I can't really show you what's on them. There's obviously some confidential information, but it's just a way to use these disc-bound planners. I have my calendar and my monthly to-dos for work, but then this section comes out and gets moved month to month and always stays with me, so that I have these notes with me wherever I go and every month. And I don't even have to turn on my computer. I know so much is digitalized now, but with traveling to all the different offices and in meetings and different things, there are times that I don't even turn on my computer that day. And I just want to be able to have quick references of things. So that's what this section is. And then something else that is in this section is I actually printed off, I asked ChatGPT to show me what a day in the life of my dream job would look like. And I give as much detail as you can. You know, what would a day in the life look like if I had this title in this type of capacity at this type of an organization, and just said as much as I could. And then literally within seconds, it was a day by hour, an hour by hour, here's what you're doing all day long. So then I went back and I asked, to get to that level in 2 years, what skills would I need and how could I learn them? And that was where the really valuable part I felt like came from, because it actually gave me a list. So Q1, these months, here's what I want to do, and here's the 3 steps to do it. And so I went through and kind of highlighted some of these different things that I want to start focusing on and doing. And some of them are, read the study Dare to Lead by Brene Brown, or take certain classes. And so I went online and found specific classes that I could take. So I thought that was really helpful. So I could just print it out, hole punch it, and put it in my planner and keep it with me at all times. The hole punch that I use is the Daily Grind hole punch. So when you print, I believe you size to 86% of the full size page, and then you can just trim off the excess paper, hole punch it, and stick it into your planner. So I'm going to take this, set it aside so that I can add that into my February planner. So that's my January kind of initial setup and my catch-all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you come back for more. And like I said, I will break down the next couple of sections into a couple of shorter videos to share with you.